So Jeff Gordon
wide behind him.
He cleared. Which line does he go to? Now Harvick's not quite clear. Harvick's on the outside of him. Now, boom, he didn't make a commitment.
Oh, and around goes the car behind him. That's the 6, or excuse me, the 9. A very close call there for Sam Hornish Jr. in the 9. The caution comes out. Now we're getting closer to the possibility of a green-white checker. Let's look back at what happened, the wild ride that Sam Hornish Jr. had.
We've seen this.
Got together.
Yeah, we have. We've seen this time and time again. You see the splitter makes huge contact with the grass. The car starts to bounce. Luckily, it lands on all four and just continues to spin. But we've seen this. The 9 goes to make a move, looks for that inside line, wasn't clear of the 1, drives across his nose, ends up spinning through the grass.
Tore the splitter completely off when it grabbed the grass initially. And then once again, hit hard and up into the air. A wild ride for Sam Hornish Jr.
He's still driving it. Look at those hands. Still driving it.
And listen, I know I make it sound simple that he drives across the 1, but Sam Hornish is trying to go forward. He's not changing lanes to get out of the way. He's changing lanes to try to get in the right lane and try to make something happen.
Well, the back end, not so much. And watch this innocent spin turn into a crash, Brad.
Yeah, what happens on these cars is the front splitter, it's like a front wing that you can't see. It's underneath the car. And every once in a while when you get in a spin like this, it'll hook. And that's what's going to happen. As right front tire goes down, it's going to get too low, it's going to hook and rip the whole thing off in the grass.
I don't think I've heard a soul say a word about tires.
And that's a beautiful thing.
It is, it really is. I know. Oh, what's this all about? Man, he's got something on his car.
Trouble for Hamlin.
The right front tire is headed toward the infield, right where he is.
That car, it is. It's just locked full left lock.
See her back there, and here comes Denny. I think Denny dove out from behind her. She didn't realize he had moved out from behind her. She started to go left, and he was there.
Annette tries to go high, and I believe he had a push from behind. And got tangled up in it.
That
it was Kenseth.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how he missed that.
And Kyle Larson in 42, just as well.
His finish last year got him $100,000 in the dash for cash. And oh, my goodness. Josh Berry saved it off the corner and then hammered the grass and destroyed the splitter. Unreal.
You know, I've been there.
And then this with just over 30 to go.
Well, we talk about it, you know. You get on someone's door, they're going to lose the air, and unfortunately that's what happened to Sieg and sent Josh for a slide.
You know, if you're not following Bob Pockris on Twitter, you should be. And Bob did a nice interview and had some media opportunities with Barry this week. And he said there's a lot of pressure because I know if I don't perform in this car, I'm probably never going to get another chance in the Xfinity Series. And, I mean, when's the last time you saw the front tires of a car come off the ground like that? Incredible pictures from our crew at Fox that have been working all day long. Thanks to everybody.
Yeah, I've unfortunately done it. It does not feel good.
No, I am going to put it out there as while I have the power, I am Team Turf.
I mean, look how high. I mean, the grass may be tall, but wow, it is up there.
7th caution of the day. I mean, it's unbelievable. Look at the sod flying. Outstanding work by our camera folks. And pit road is going to be open this time. 30 to go. Is it too early to put on that final set of tires? You save them? What do you think?
The highest of highs, and the 2 goes around. Brad Keselowski, a lot of damage to the front end of that car. Keselowski into the grass.
I gave him room, didn't I, Joe? You came up in front of him. Straight back to the garage here.
So we heard there was already a question on the radio whether Brad thought he gave room or not. So we have to go back and see the replay here to see. We saw this yesterday in an Xfinity race, yes. Rick. This exit of turn 4, guys running the top versus the bottom. Jeff, there's different closing rates, different speed. We saw Kyle Larson and Joey Logano disagree with this a couple times. Here he is passing the 11 to Denny Hamlin. Looks like he almost wiggles and comes up in front of him. I don't know if he needs to get out of the gas or what. And the 11 just basically makes contact. But I can't believe Denny just ran into him on purpose, we're going to have to see that look a few more times.
Well, you heard the spotter. He said, did I give him room? And he said, well, you came up in front of him. Right there, he got loose, slowed his momentum down. The 11 was coming, and that's why the problem. Keselowski thought he was clear, but when he was moving up the racetrack, he wasn't anticipating getting loose like that. He got crazy loose, had to lift off the throttle.
Tails away there.
After Kevin Harvick's comments pre-race, he probably didn't know what he had really to start with. But he's really got something going.
39 of Josh Wise. Looked like he got it turned around. He got a little bit of dirt coming back out onto the track as he came back out onto the race surface. I can show you exactly what happened. Yeah, he's loose.
Yeah, you get up off of turn 4. A lot of times your car will push out to the wall. You go give. Oh, wow. Goodness. Man.
Tell you what, Travis Pastrana would have been proud of that in one of his jumps.
And look how well the car held up.
Yeah.
So your steering wheel, is it straight?
Having all 4 wheels come off the ground.
Yeah, I've never seen a car catch that much air like that. And it didn't look like it hurt the car, but you see the crew down there trying to assess the damage.
This is the angle that really shows it.
Yeah, you can see right here where it hits, where you have the pavement for that little short track they have here on the.
3 Fords have separated themselves. A big push coming now for Harvick. Oh, and around goes a couple cars. Preece upside down. He's barrel rolling through the grass. Ryan Preece upside down in the infield. Take another look at how this happened.
They're going down the back straightaway. He makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield. Air, it just lifts right up off the ground. Violent wreck. It's a push from the 43 car, and it's airborne. I mean, I thought that maybe it hit, you know, the road course or some curbing or something on the road course. The kink lifted that car, but it was just traveling so fast.
It happened right when it got in the grass. As soon as it got in the grass, that's when it started to lift. And then this is just violent. I mean, look at this car. That is just amazing that something that weighs over 3,500 pounds get in the air like that.
It looks like a toy car flying through the air. But as you mentioned, Jeff, 3,500 pounds. Such a violent accident for Ryan Preece. Thankfully lands on the wheels.
Trouble right here.
Out of the 4th turn. One car goes sliding for the infield wall. It's Chase Elliott.
Oh, no.
Regan Smith spins out in the tri-oval, and when Elliott's car hit that grass, it's like the blade of a shovel hitting the turf. The front splitter just hits it and digs in. Take a look at the number 24.
Right in here.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it's also a tricky place to be. I mean, we're starting to see Hamlin become a big issue. You can see the back of the car just comes up out a little bit. Looks like the 19th of Carl Edwards. When he got up to his left rear, it just started pushing the air on that car, and it just took the air off of his spoiler, and around he came.